Whether because of health concerns or for safety reasons, or because of a lack of resources, shelter leaders have been hesitant to allow their dogs to interact. Enter Dogs Playing for Life.
It's school time again in Williamson County. I'm Sheriff Dusty Rhodes of the Williamson County Sheriff's Office. I want to pass along a few tips that I need for you to help obey so that we can keep our children safe. If you travel through school zones, allow extra time in the mornings and afternoons.
All living things need water to survive. It is the most needed resource in the world. 71% of the earth is covered in water. Based on your weight and age, you need to consume a certain amount of water per day.
You will be greeted by our office staff. They will ask you your business and get you to sign in. From there, the school staff will get you taken care of. It's everyone's responsibility to keep our schools safe.
I was out in the afternoons riding the country roads, going to cemeteries and talking to all the old people, which that was really an important thing because I probably talked to some people and got information that nobody else had ever thought to ask.
With a 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line of Nolensville. The pitch out to Gio. It cuts inside, finds a nice seam, and he will be gone. A 43-yard touchdown for George Odemegwu.
I'm excited. I feel like we have a really good team, and I'm really more excited because I'm coaching some really good kids. This is one of my favorite teams. I'm enjoying coaching because of how good a character and how good of kids I've got at Fairview.
Go out on Friday mornings. WCSCO Athletics. We want you to participate again in our Pick'ems polls this week.
I'm sorry. I don't think it's this week, but you need to make sure because sometimes you're not paying attention to everybody. There will be some Thursday night games this year.
I started teaching in 1972. When I first started to teach, I made $500. It wasn't even $600 a month. And that was supposed to be, a good salary.
And the history of Williamson County is very, very special. We have the beginnings of our county, and then we have the devastation to our community when the Battle of Franklin was fought.
I just don't know if we'll grow as exponentially as Page did. I mean, I don't know. What's your enrollment?
The governor is from Fairview.
There you go.
That's the elite of the elite.
Bill Lee.
That's right.
Yeah. I wonder if he'll be
Coach
Let's see if he can show up to the game and do the coin toss.
A student would have a particular GPA with Williamson County schools, and then when they would apply for the Hope Scholarship, the GPA might be slightly lower based on the state configuring their grades to ours.
Every single person makes this fair accessible for the next 9 days. So it's an all-American fair. That's what it's been labeled, so I hope you enjoy it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Williamson County Fairest of the Fair pageant. I am Leah Kennedy, contestant number 1.
Right, the small one, that's this one right here. Right, the medium one, and the really, really long one. It's all about how you look at it, right? 4 people clapping, everybody else like.
Then she said, I got some news this morning from Chi-Town Reed. Today, Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge.
Take all the good values that we've had from yesterday, all the good things, and make sure we keep and preserve those. And I think the county as a whole, with your leadership, and I give you great credit, is trying to do that.
This may be our first Fairview girls soccer boat race.
Could be.
4 goals from Jackie Redding. Don't call me Otis.
Robots pull against each other and see whose robot can pull the other one. And so we modified them in different ways. We added a gear train to it to make it pull better.
Dave was born here 9 years ago.
See?
This is the best student section Fairview has
Best
ever
student
had.
section. Hey.
Dr. Oyer would be proud right now.
That's right.
We have a very healthy percentage of youth sports coming to Williamson County currently in fields that are sort of dispersed. And if we had a facility, that's another one of those examples of we could bring in more if we had a place to put them.
They want to win. They want to get out there and compete. They want to prove that they belong. You know, Franklin is traditionally a powerhouse, and Coach Melton's got them on the way back up now with what they did with Riverdale last week. And our guys know they got to show up and play.
Inside of the box. Hurd scrambling out.
Oh, he's got it.
Oh, goodness.
Yep.
And just like that, Page scores.
So incredibly proud of each of these gentlemen who have meritoriously served our country and are now serving throughout our community, placing others at the forefront of their actions.
Oh, play me some mountain music like Grandma and Grandpa used to play.
Let's give them all a hand. Aren't they all beautiful?
Feeling no pain. I'll fly away, I'll fly away in the morning.
Encourage fellow man, lending a helping hand, put a little love in your heart.
Isn't our fairest of the fair, Elena Bridges, doing a wonderful job today? Let's give her a hand.
We are out here at SOAR in Franklin tonight as a part of the Coordinated School Health Program.
Cameron Hunnell, the TWRA, reached out. We're happy to announce that you did receive your boater's license, but if you're going to keep going that fast down the river, we're going to have to suspend it.
We can never rest as long as one person in this county is sick or hungry or cold or their child has no way to get to school.
We talk to our kids a lot about, look, you have to do what you're good at doing. You have to understand what this team's good at doing. You know, and in our week one game, we were good at controlling the ball.
5 minutes into the second, Brentwood, excuse the pun, lightning strikes twice as they mount two quick drives, putting 14 points on the board.